Hey, how's it going, everyone? Here at Lake Superior Provincial Park, here with my brother Pat and my friend Ken, and we're hiking the coastal trail. Super excited. We're not hiking the whole thing. We're only going from the Orphan Lake trailhead, which is a little over halfway, and then ending at Agawa Bay Visitor Center. We're out here for 3 nights. I think we'll be able to do it in less than that, so we're gonna take our time. I'm on vacation. So this trail is super interesting because it hugs the shoreline of Lake Superior for the most part, but you have sections like this where you're in the forest and going up and down hills and over rocks and stuff. Then you have your pebble beaches, then there's some sandy beaches, and then there's actually some boulder hopping as well. We haven't run into any of the boulder hopping just yet. Thankfully though, there's no bugs. Like there was a couple mosquitoes out last night, but so far, especially even in here, nothing. And I am super thankful for that. The bugs out here in the summertime is horrendous. Okay, so we just came out of the kind of in the woods section and we got to our first bouldery section, which is pretty cool. Really beautiful. This is going to be a little bit slower work though. A lot of, you gotta be careful where you put your feet. We'll be stopping for lunch soon anyway. I think it's getting to be almost 12 o'clock now, so stop, have some food, some water, get re-energized, and kind of decide where we want to go for tonight. We don't have too far to go, but yeah, let's do some boulder hopping. So we got a spot right by the water here, and the wind has actually picked up a lot. Yeah, check this out. Good old Lake Superior. Weather changes on a dime. Yeah, it's a little windy. A little bit. Hey guys, what are we doing?
We're hiking. I think it's still too early to go back to that other one. Yeah, so we just passed 2 campsites that were occupied. So we're gonna keep going, I guess, to the next one, which is about a kilometer or 2 away. Hopefully nobody's there. If not,
we'll improvise something.
Come back to the one before, or just find a spot to camp.
Works.
Or keep going to the next spot.
Works too.
Just kind of winging it, to be honest. Yeah. Just winging it.
Hold on, uncomfortably to the shot.
Alright. It's getting like awkwardly long now.
So as you can see, the terrain is getting pretty varied again. Keep going in between the coast and the forest. A lot of boulder hopping and stuff, a lot of slippery rocks. So it's getting interesting. The wind's also picking up. And yeah, lots of loose rocks. So it's we really got to watch our footing. A little sketchy, but it's worth it. So it's these sections right here that are super sketchy, with the waves crashing up and then all these big boulders, especially the ones that have a lot of lichen on them. The green lichen especially, it's super slippery. And this is nice weather. This is a normal day on Lake Superior. If it's raining, you do not want to do this trail. It's pretty slippery. With these waves just making all these rocks, it's like ice, making them super wet and slippery. They're so smooth. So if you ever do this trail, do it while it's dry. Don't do it in the rain, because you won't have a good time. Oh, that's okay. Awesome. Ken, what just happened?
A miracle. A miracle happened. We got the campsite that we wanted. Passed by other beautiful ones. Ones that it would end it too early, others occupied. This was the holy grail and we did it.
Yeah.
Wow. There it is.
A little windy, but I think it'll do. Okay, so we're kind of just chilling by the fire now. Sun's about to set. It's a little after 8, and yeah, we're gonna call it quits for tonight. I think this is gonna be the last bit I'm gonna film. We're gonna try to wake up early tomorrow, get more kilometers in, and try and have a bit of a slower pace, so a little bit easier of a day. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna leave it here for tonight. So we'll catch back up with you guys tomorrow.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Well, good morning. Just finished our coffee and making some oatmeal now here at the site at Robinson Cove. It turned out to be a super beautiful site. Beach is really nice. The weather cleared up, so don't want to leave, but we got a lot more kilometers to do, so try to leave a bit earlier today. And yeah, we're just gonna cook up some oatmeal right now, finish packing up the tent, and we'll be good to go. Good to hit the trail. Okay, so we've hiked about 1.5 kilometers so far, been on the trail for a little over an hour. And that's like steady hiking too, so that goes to show you the kind of pace that you'll have in this type of terrain. We're just coming up on Catherine Cove right now. It's been mostly boulder hopping and rocks and stuff, but we did have a good chunk of forest, so be a nice break. Even though we are getting to be right beside the highway, I can see and hear cars right now, so yeah, it's going good so far. We're all feeling pretty decent, so going at a slower pace to warm up, it's always a good idea, and we're happy we did it this time around. So yeah, let's see what lies ahead. Not too bad of a view, eh? Well, we made it to the Sand River, and we're having our first highway crossing now. Hopping up onto the Trans-Canada. First real taste of civilization, right, Pat?
Yeah.
Well, we've decided to stop for a quick lunch break here. Not really sure what bay we're in. I haven't looked at the map yet, but we're getting pretty hungry and would like to rest our feet. It's just almost 2 o'clock now, so it's a bit of a late lunch, but that's okay. Made some good time. We've gone a little over 6 kilometers, so time for a rest and maybe a quick swim. Okay, so I figured I'd show the map of what we've done so far and what we're planning on do today. So we started out here at Orphan Lake Trail and we camped here right by that little river, and last night we hiked all the way down to about here, which is Robertson Cove, and we are currently right here. So we're almost at don't know what river that is, but there's a small river crossing here. We're going to skip this little group of sites here. There's 3. And we're going to try and maybe find something here somewhere. There's a couple different sites, so we're probably just going to look for kind of the nicest one and pick it, just because there are a lot of people on the trail. And then yet tomorrow, which is our last day, wherever we start around here, we have all the way down to here, which is a section here we've heard from a couple hikers that is super easy. I don't think it's paved, but it's super flat, like a normal walking trail, so we won't have really any trouble at the end.
Well, we just finished lunch. Gonna go try to find a good campsite. I don't know, probably what, another 3 hours of hiking maybe. Or we're gonna get that far and keep going, push on for the next one. Probably another hour after that. I don't know, probably end up finding a nice spot and just staying there. See what happens.
we've decided to make camp for the night. Me and Pat are feeling a bit sore, and kind of with the risk of a storm coming in and only 3 sites ahead of this, we don't really want to risk having to make camp in a random location, because judging by the map, there's a lot of contour lines, little coves here and there, and it might not be a spot. So if this weather does roll in quick, we want to be prepared and have a spot to hunker down. Got the tent set up, pretty much just gonna relax a little bit before dinner, and then gonna be an early night. The plan for tomorrow is wake up early, get this hard section done with early while we're fresh, and then basically end the day on an easy, they said like 5-kilometer stretch that's mostly flat. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. Just finish off tomorrow, have a little bit of an earlier day, and head straight back home, back to Niagara. So yeah, time to relax. What are you cooking there, Pop?
Well, some vegetable lasagna. Instant vegetable lasagna. Hopefully it tastes decent. Like 1,000 calories or something. You gotta really stir them up good though.
Yeah, tonight me and Ken are having these guys, which are actually surprisingly good. We had like a chili with like macaroni noodles last night, and they're actually really good, really tasty. Excited to try these ones from Canadian Tire nonetheless too, so who would have thought? Well, that was a good day on the trail. A little bit longer, but we're all kind of tired. Kind of hard for us to walk around, and we're all definitely ready for bed. So we're gonna hang around a little bit a little bit longer, and make sure all the food and stuff is packed away, and make sure everything's all bear and rodent safe. There's honestly a lot of mouse poop more than anything, so I want to make sure they don't get into anything. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight. We're all really beat. It's 7:36 right now, and we're going to try and leave tomorrow at 8 a.m. just to get all the time that we can in on the trail. So yeah, good night, see you tomorrow. Well, we're all packed up, ready to go. Just got 1 or 2 more things to do, and then we're hitting the trail. Probably won't be much filming because there is rain on the way, and all our attention's kind of going to be on where we're putting our feet. So sorry if there's kind of a lack of footage from here on out, but kind of want to keep the camera in the backpack just in case there's a slip or fall or rain. So try and keep you updated and stuff like that. So here we go. It is so muggy back here. We're all sweating real bad. the water kind of from the trees that we're rubbing against feels good. But thankfully things aren't too slippery. But each of us has kind of had a close call already, so still have to be careful. Well, we're getting there. Still slow and steady. We've had a couple sketchy sections having to climb up some boulders along the water that are like basically ice, super slippery. We're basically going to try and get back and head right home today, so try not to stop as much as we can. But you kind of have to sometimes, like take a break and kind of recuperate for a bit there. So the sun is coming out, as you can, I'm sure, see. So that's nice. It is making it very hot though. I mean, we're already sweating because it's so humid. I'm not used to the humidity. I've been living in Alberta for a couple of years, so it's nice and dry out there. Well, we made it to Sinclair Cove. It's a bit of a tough section back there, so we're happy to kind of take a seat. Plan is we're going to have some food right now, so that way we can kind of knock out this next kind of last hard section. And then after that, it's smooth sailing. So it's 11:25 right now, so there's no real point in stopping for lunch, really. I think a couple Cliff Bars and beef jerky and stuff like that will be okay. Probably gonna refill up on water here and then, yeah, take a rest and get back on the trail.
You got the canoe with the guys in it. You got the serpents. And you got Gargantua, I think it is. He's like, he's got like his tusk and everything. It's crazy. And then you got something there too, I don't know what that is. Like little spirits or something. And there's more too down there, you just can't get to them. Because the water is so high right now.
That was cool. It was my first time seeing the Agawa Bay pictographs. A little bit sketchy getting down there. It's super slippery. I'm even hesitant to hold the camera and walk right now, but really cool. That's some cool history right there. I mean, however many thousands of years old. Ancient art. Super crazy. Really helps you feel the spirit of the place. super cool feature of the trail. Probably one of the coolest features so far, actually. It's nice and cool in there, really damp. Kind of smelled a little bit funny, but it's, I guess, to be expected from a cave like that. Super cool. Made it to the last straight stretch of easy flat ground in Agawa Bay. A couple kilometers, I think about 4 or 5 from the visitor center, so almost done. Probably about another hour-ish. We've gone about 10.3 kilometers. We're all really pooped. That was a super hard section. And we're happy for the flat, that's for sure. So we're taking quick 5. We're gonna keep going. Almost
yeah, definitely wasn't easy at all. No. We were not expecting that. Not expecting that at all.
Was it?
No, that was way back. That was that one. Yeah, because you see all like the contour lines, and this whole section doesn't have any.
Yeah.
So it must all just be flat.
Alright, I think that's good.
Ready to fucking go.
Are you good?
Yes.
Let's do this!
We made it. We're at the visitor center. Holy cow. Yeah. How was the trail?
It's harder than I thought it was going to be.
Way harder than I thought it was going to be.
But it was good.
It was very
But
good.
it was also more beautiful than I thought it was going to be as well.
Agreed.
So it's worth it.
Toughest day was at the end by far.
Would have definitely brought a lighter pack for next time anyway. Way too much stuff, but
Trained harder.
it was fucking awesome.
It was a good time.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
I agree on the train harder part. I didn't really do much training for this. I regret it. And the lighter pack would be good, but I call it training for hunting season, so take it as it is. Oh my gosh. Well, that about wraps it up. We're just kind of packing up the car now and gonna head home. We got like a 10-hour drive ahead of us, so we just kind of want to get out of here, maybe stop for some food in the Sioux and all that. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it, and catch you in the next one. Bye.